right, welcome to Snetterton. Happy Thanksgiving for the US watchers. And it's me and Mike today.
Hello.
Welcome, Mike. So, Snetterton, as usual, I looked it up, a little history around Snetterton, and it's one of those RAF airfields that got converted, and they started in the racing started way back in, first it was motorcycle racing, that was like in the 50s, and today's track as we see today, it's 4.8 kilometers, that's about 3 miles, and the GT3, kind of the real GT3 for kind of real cars going around on this track, that's 1:47.4. So that's for Ulysses Depot in his Mercedes. So standings today, Derek Bird, 238 points, Jonathan 197, Ben Shaya 197, Jeremy 180, and Shannon 160. And Jonathan is not driving, Ben Shaya is driving, Jeremy is driving, and Derek. So I think I don't know what you think, but I think Derek is really the favorite right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. And but looks like there's going to be some interesting inter-race competitions amongst the other guys, though. I'm sure they're aware of what standings are.
Yeah, for sure. 10 guys on track right now. Oh, switch. There you go. So we want to thank our sponsors, Syndeo and Sim3D. We also do Pitwall Live, so we have a Pitwall server that you can go to, and I'm going to put that in the chat, actually. I see Arthur Castonguay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. All right, so out on track, qualifying have started. It's a 20-minute qualifying. I didn't look up how long is the race, and there's no pit stop, is it?
I'll take it. No, there's no pit stop. I'll take a look, see how long the race is for. 40 minutes they've been, haven't they? Because I don't think anybody can drive a Porsche Cup for more than 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Let's see who's gonna take the first track time today.
Yeah, 15-minute qualifying, 40-minute race.
Yeah, 40 minutes. Okay, so here we come. We are following, let's see, follow someone from the beginning. Maybe I'll start when they do a lap. Start to do a real lap.
I don't think is it official quali yet? I don't know if it is or not.
No, you're right. That is 12:58. So, yeah. We're gonna get on the pit wall. So pit wall, for those that not familiar with it, there you can watch our streams with timing and the Twitch stream. So pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't done too much investigation. It looks so cool.
Yeah, and the business case is that they give people like us a free account, and then the people that really want to get into it, you can buy you can buy kind of a, what do you call it, a dashboard, and you can have the free dashboard, or you can buy their enhanced dashboards, and you get a lot more data out of it. I think that's more applicable if you do like some serious 24-hour team racing and things like that.
Yes. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Qualifying have started. And who is first?
And Merch is out there first, isn't it?
Merch. Is that Merch? Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Ooh. Well, it's usually Jonathan, I guess. But
yeah, and Merch, he's a feisty driver, so I'm sure he's gonna do some good laps on this track. I'm not a big fan of this track. It's just, I mean, it's very technical. I mean, how you even drive this with a Porsche, I just don't know.
I kind of like it. It's kind of a fun track. There's some really interesting fast corners that you can kind of take big risks on, you know. It's funny how everybody has favorite tracks and unfavorite tracks, you know. Not a lot of people like Paul Ricard, the GT3 track this week, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I've been practicing that a lot. I did 2 of the early races, the practice races, and yeah, I got some really good times with the new setup too. So everyone on the chat, make sure the audio levels are okay. These cars are super loud, so sometimes the the car audio gets a little bit overwhelming on the Porsches. So we're following Mirsch. Is on the outlap. I think Mirsch and Derek, if Mirsch can get a good start. Nifosis, he's a good driver too. So I think I mean, all these drivers now, when Jonathan is kind of left kind of P2 open, I think everyone here can do a really good job. All right, I'm going to follow Derek around the track. And I found a little map too, where I actually have the track name or the corner names. To the first corner after Senna Straight is called Riches. Coming down to this hairpin and the brake marker there to the right on the fence, there's like this yellow thing. And here you want to go tight. This is Montreal. And we go down to Palmer. And have a fast left-hander. You want to stay tight to the left, and you can go out to the right quite a bit. Wonder if he's going to be compromised. He comes into Agostini. Here you just want to kind of slingshot around, coming up to Hamilton. This is kind of a blind corner. You can just fling it to the left. Don't go out too far. Williams. I'm sorry, this is Oggis. Weird names there.
Corner too, isn't it?
Yeah, and this one too, Williams. Want to get maximum momentum through there, coming out to Bentley Straight. Then the corner, which is my favorite driver in Formula One, Martin Brundle. He has his own corner here, Brundle corner. This is also a very hard segment. I get turned around for this one.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so easy to go after. I'm sure we'll be finding some cars going off track right there.
Yeah. This is Bomb Hole. It's called that turn. The previous was Nelson. Coming down here, this is called Coram. And this is super hard too. Murray's.
Oh, I like this corner. This is a good risk-reward corner.
Yeah.
This complex, yeah.
Yeah, oh, I've been worked so much. Yeah, I kind of have to sit a little bit in the middle there. And yeah, it's difficult. So this is the Senna Straight. And we completed the lap with Derek Bird, who sets a 1:57.57.
Nice. That's a heck of a time to set as the first lap.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Oh, Howard just got a good time in. Yeah, he's only
150.9.
I was listening to the chat before. Some people have put in 147s. That's kind of the best time of the week for ACC or for eSeniors.
Yeah, that's super strong.
Yeah. Not too many people have done it once, but not able to recreate it. Miracle lap, I guess.
Yeah, Terry Howard is currently in P11 in the championship, so
okay,
he would be well served, and he's up on a good time now. He's up half a second.
Yeah, that'll get him pole if he can hold on to it for now. Lots of time left. Well, not 15 minutes is not a lot of time if you have one little mistake.
Yeah, for sure.
Let you flip over to Howard.
Yeah, another guy that's really up
Holy-
is Shannon.
Howard just avoided somebody who sped off the track there, so he was lucky he maintained his. No, he lost it. Yeah, he lost his time because somebody ahead of him had some problems.
So Shannon is up 1.8 right now. If we can keep this time. Yeah, I lost a little bit there, but still up 1.5. That should get him into... yeah, P4. Shannon P4. Let's see who is gaining. We have Torrance. Oops. He went off. Kavak.
Okay, Derek's got a good one going. Yeah, he just started. He's only a third of the way through.
Yeah, Bekavak is up 0.7. So he will clock this as a 1.
Joe
Yeah, P8.
Bukavik. Joe Bukavic's my best buddy in Edmonton. We worked together for 37 years. I got him into eSeniors.
Oh, really? Oh, how cool.
Yeah. We have a great battle going.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's cool when you can get... I don't have any acquaintances that into sim racing, so haven't been able to drag anyone in.
Oh, Derek's got a great one going. He had made up some big time in the mid section there.
Let's get inside. Yeah, staying tight there. Oh, he's on the best lap. For sure. Flicking around left.
Yeah,
oh, he picked up time there too.
Nice last corner, yeah. That'll get him into a 150 flat.
Oh, 149.9. Crazy. Crazy. Old Man Sim Racing and Olaf is here. Old Man Sim Racing, who is that?
Oh, I forget who that is.
Maybe he will reveal his real name. All right, so we haven't seen Nifosi. He lost a little time. He just came over the line there. His best is 153.0, so he has a little bit to pick up his...
Chaya's got a good time going. Ben Chaya's going to jump into about 6th place, I think. If he holds that time together. Where is he? He's just coming across the line now. There he goes, 5th place.
Oh, nice. Aponov is up 0.3 as well.
Lots of time left. Yeah, there's only 10 minutes plus to go. Yeah, Aponov has got a great one going. It's working.
Yeah, I normally go in halfway and I just get new tires. All right, he's still up a little bit. Aponov.
Oh, he just lost it there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's
watching his cockpit there. He just had to. He forced it around that corner.
Yeah. Torrance, we haven't looked at him. He's up a second. His best. Oh, that didn't help. He went off.
No, that didn't help. Jeremy's got a bit of a time going now. Oh, just lost it too. And Ben Chaya. Oh, Ben Chaya's got a good time. Half a second. Where is he on the lap? Halfway through. Tap a half a second. That'll bring him into... Ooh, that'll bring him into... It'll drop him up ahead of Jeremy anyway.
Yeah, he's actually improving. He lost a little bit now.
Still doing all right. Last corner.
Rios, it's Old Man Sim Racing. Last corner, come on now. Oh, he's up half a sec.
That'll bring him into 4th place for sure.
Yeah, P4.
There he goes.
Jeremy is up a little bit too. Yes, all the Brits and Americans must be watching the match. I'm not watching it, so don't.
Thomas
No
is,
spoilers.
Thomas jumped. Yeah, no spoilers. We won't yet. Thomas just went ahead of Jeremy also. Thomas Rainier. And Howard has got up a quarter of a second.
Yeah, and still he's a second. He's a second after
Second
David.
back,
So
yeah,
I mean, David is doing great here. Oops, Howard went off. Still 8 minutes, so there's plenty to do.
Jeremy's pushing hard. He tried to get ahead there, and he lost it on the corner. Following along with the Kavik at the back there. He's up 7.75 of a second. Doing a great lap. That'll bring him up to ahead of Giovanni. Giovanni's way down below in the list here. I don't know what's up with him. How's he doing? How is he doing Cup car races? He's so fast everywhere else.
Yeah.
I didn't really noticed. Yeah, Joe Bakavik's up a second almost, so that'll bring him up to.
Yeah, I don't think this is Giovanni's cup of tea. These cars.
Joe's hanging in there. He's got one more corner to go. Joe drives a Porsche. He's got a 911 of his own.
Oh, okay.
So he always drives Porsches.
Oh, that's cool.
He lost a little bit on that last corner, so he's going to stay in 9th place. Derek is matching his time, not improving it, but matching it.
One off up a little bit. He lost. He lost it.
Yeah. Jeremy's got a good lap going.
Yeah, 0.7 up.
Got one more corner to go. He did okay.
0.8.
Oh, nice.
Wow, he's really putting up a good lap.
Yeah. 4th place, perfect.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Comes through in the end. He always tells me he never does his best in qualifying. He never gets personal best, but that might have been one right there.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, where's Derek on his lap? Oh, he just started his lap.
Still 6 minutes left. Nifosi is up half a second. I think Nifosi is one of these that can drive anything well. Yeah, I picked up the P7.
Nice.
That's the best.
And Jeremy's got another good
going
lap
so far.
going. That'll jump him up into 3rd if he can hang on to it.
Yeah, he's really coming to grips with this one.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. That's one corner. If you can do right, you get gain so much time. Is he gaining time? It's just maintaining his best lap time. But qualifying on this track is one thing. Racing, it's another. Oh, he lost.
Oh, that's too bad. He was really going for something. I mean, he would easily got P3 on that.
Podium, yeah. Yeah, he would. There's Giovanni. He's improving again. Getting the hang of the Porsche.
Talking on the chat here that there's very different delays between the YouTube and Twitch. So YouTube a much longer delay. And they said it's to make sure that we can bleep Krister if he says a bad word.
I got my finger on the button, guys. I got my finger on the button.
Yeah, that would be fun. I have to get one of those little sound effects with a bleep, so I can bleep myself when I say something. Instead of saying it, I bleep it. All right, so it's Nifosi up half a sec.
Oh,
He only gave him one. He only gave him one position, P6. See if there's someone out on track that's gonna try to do better. We haven't seen Regner. Okay, that's him. There he is in the wall. Shannon. I don't see too many custom liveries here. We see David have one.
I'm trying to look to see who's got the best segments, but I'm only showing one segment that's best for some reason. Howard's got the best first segment. Derek's got the best second one, and Howard's got the best third one. So that's interesting. Howard's losing it in the middle segment by quite a bit. He's off by half a second there, so that's where he's got to help himself.
And we don't really have any runners. You have a Bekavac. Is it say Bekavac or Bekavac?
He pronounced it Bekavac. I mean, he's Croatian, so he's probably Bekavac is probably better, but he pronounced is the Canadianized one is Quebec.
Yeah, that's what I did with my last name too. Yeah, he's up half a second now. Yeah, I got to borrow a friend's 911, just drive it around a little bit. And that was fun. I was so nervous, though. I hate to borrow people's expensive cars. Manual shifting, and I really wanted to make sure that I had the rear gear in, because otherwise I would just drive into the wall. And I was so nervous just backing that thing up.
Oh, Giovanni's making a play here for one or two places.
Yeah, he lost a little bit there, though.
Oh, no, he gained that back again.
Wow.
That's quite the corner, wasn't it? He's going to run into traffic there. Oh, he's off, and it's going to distract him, maybe. Nope, that didn't distract him at all. Yeah, still up by 0.3 of a second.
Yeah.
What'll that get him? That'll get him fifth place for sure. But Benchai is starting off a good lap too. It's a battle for fifth and sixth. And Giovanni just lost it. Now Benchai is up, so Benchai will maintain his spot probably.
Yeah, gonna jump over to him. His last lap was disqualified. But still 2 seconds after the leader. I mean, Derek is really dominating. We see the hole here that Jonathan Wood is leaving.
Yes, yeah.
He would certainly sit in P2, I'm sure.
Oh, Nafosi jumped ahead in fifth place, but I think Benchai is going to get it back unless he can hold on to it. It's only halfway through his lap.
If you're on the stream, like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. You get a notification when we go live. Oh, someone went off there.
77.
Benchai is up 5.
That was Thomas that went off ahead there.
0.6. So where would he?
Yeah, that'll get him into fifth place. Easy. And he's on the last corner. Hold on to it. Ooh, he lost a little bit there. Went a little wide. May not. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close.
No, P6.
Didn't quite make it. Very close, though. And that's it for who's on track. There's only one guy on track. Thomas is the only guy, but I don't think he's got a valid lap going. So I think that's it. Everybody's in.
So I'm going to try to pull people in to get interviews going here after the race. So try that out.
Yeah, we got a lot of people still on the stream, voice-wise. Shannon's there, Bird's there, Merch is there, Thomas is there, so that maybe listening in their ear. I guess they can't. No, they're not. They can't hear us. We're on a different channel. Maybe we can jump in. I'll jump into the pre-race meeting channel and tell them hang around if they can.
Yeah, top 3, yeah. So qualifying, Derek Bird, not surprised. Howard, Ponov, Arobas, Nifosi, top 5. Benchaya, P6. Thomas Renier, 7. Bekavak, 8. Shannon, 9. Torrance rounds up the top 10. And we have 10 cars on track. I wonder Nifosi. Yeah, okay, Nifosi. Okay, P5. So here we go. Let's see if we can do a little kind of pit walk. Derek, there we go. Okay, that's the view I wanted. So here's Derek, P2. We have Terry Howard, Mish Ponov, P3. Next to him, Jeremy Arobas, Giovanni Nifosi, P5. Next to him, Benchaya, P7, Rainier, and next to him, Bekavak. Rounding up on the last row, Shannon and Torrance.
Yeah, not too many dramatic liveries. We'll have to fix that next year.
Yeah, I think so. I think the 2 custom, Howard is custom. I think also Nifosi. Nah, I think maybe he did that one in the game. So ready to start. Derek is obviously the favorite. And it's a 40-minute race. Why are there 2 BMWs and Aston Martin? Frank, I don't know what race you're looking at.
A long warm-up on this one.
Yeah.
All the way down the straight, yeah. That helps get the tires a little bit warmer, I guess.
So on the stream, I took away the track map on the screen. I thought it was distracting. I tried to align with what the professional leagues show on the screen and so on, and tidied up the screen a little bit with graphics. So, yeah, I hope this works out for you. All right, we're coming up to the start, and we're gonna see a green light right there. Bird have the inside to Howard. I think this is probably gonna be clean. There is not too many cars. I think the hairpin gonna be a key. I've seen a lot of things happen there. Yeah, very nice. No big event so far.
I'm watching the back side there. A little bit of side-by-side action in that corner, but everybody's good.
Yeah, Derek takes the lead. Howard in second. Actually, Nifosi is up.
Yes.
Yeah, the timing 3 haven't done. Okay, Nifosi in P4. Just going down the line here, and Bekavak is in the back, commanding lead by Derek already, up a second. And Nifosi. I think Nifosi is probably strong in the race. That's kind of my feeling. I think we're going to see him challenge Ponov before too long here. Oh, he goes on the inside. That's a cheeky pass that did not work out, and he spins around.
Oh no.
Oh, that's the worst spot to be. You have to just wait for everyone to go by.
Torrance passed Shannon just on that straight, and then just about met Nefosi head on. Yeah, these first 2 laps, everybody's got to be a little bit careful because the tires are not warm.
Yeah.
Porsche is like driving. I said to somebody in practice, like driving a Porsche Cup car is like driving any car in the wintertime in Canada.
Yeah, for sure. It's like
I just took a place from Torrance.
when we have snow here in Texas, it's only the Swedes and the Canadians that manage to get in the office.
But we stay home anyway because nobody else can drive.
Yeah, exactly. And Chaya fastest lap.
Yes. He just made up a place on Torrance. Right. Now he's chasing down Jeremy.
He's doing well, Benchaya.
Yeah, he's definitely the mover right now. But I'm sure we'll see a little wiggle there.
Yeah, Nefosi is now all the way in the back. Poor guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of his own doing because he was kind of he did a really cheeky move, but unfortunately it blew up in his face.
Yeah, a little too early in the race for that.
Yeah.
But that's Cup racing. There'll be somebody else. Somebody else try something. Even when you're racing alone with this car, you could be off in a second.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've never really come to grips with the car, but I really like the Porsche. They sound nice and they look damn good. So,
man, do they ever rev high? I don't know.
Yeah.
8,000 or something before you just screaming.
Yeah, this is the closest right now on lap. I was a little bit afraid of that this field would just kind of spread out completely. We should make. He just got
just off. Oh, he held it.
He just got a little twitch. That gives Torres a chance maybe to catch up with him. I was about to say we should advertise that we have a GT4 league kind of resetting, and on Tuesday there's like a kind of a practice race for anyone interested. It's on the US time zone, if you will. So I'm going to try and get in there.
Yeah, I'm going to try also, yeah.
I was driving the McLaren, which is really fast, and then I was driving the Mercedes. I might go back to the McLaren, actually. It's a little bit peculiar to drive, though, but...
Yeah, I'm going to be... try driving the Porsche just for racing skill.
Mm-hmm.
Try to tame it.
Is that one a little bit easier than the...
It should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely easier. Well, everybody's improving on their times. I'm just looking at some deltas there from best times. Lots of guys are about up a second on their best times so far. What lap are we on? Second lap?
Yeah. Give people a little screen time going around here. He looked a little bit scuffed up there. Yeah, he went off too, I think.
I just lost position to Torrance. He went off that chicane under the bridge.
Oh, maybe I can do it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just went to the replay.
Not too much, didn't do any damage though, that's good. Just to his ego.
And now Shannon is chasing Benchaya. So Torrance, Benchaya, and Shannon.
Yep, there'll be a threesome there. That's nice to see. Give us some exciting action.
Yeah.
And Giovanni's catching up to Bukavik. And they're not that far behind. I see them in the background there. Yeah, this is fun race right here. Oh, very juicy.
Yeah, that's the closest we have on screen now.
Yeah, I'm in Shannon's cockpit there, and he's working it hard.
Oh. Yeah, Benchaya went a little bit on the curb.
And Giovanni's right up against Joe, so that'll probably...
Yeah, they're just behind.
See Jeremy up in the top of the picture there. He's gonna probably benefit from these guys working it hard. Whoa, Shannon just about wiggled off.
Yeah, I'm sitting on Benchaya's wing here. See if we can. Shannon is gonna catch up. It looks like he's losing a little time there.
He's staying with Torrance though.
Yeah, he's holding on. He's coming closer.
Oh, Torrance
gonna go it inside. Oh,
Torrance just went off. And that pulled Benchaya with him. So Sharon goes right through.
Yeah, that was weird.
Shannon, I should say.
I'm gonna do a little replay here quick. See what happened. Oh. Yeah, there was no touch. They just kind of...
No contact, no. But you know how when you're following somebody, sometimes you're following somebody, you follow them right into the wall.
Yeah, you get tunnel vision.
But all three of them are still hanging in there.
I think Nifos is ready for a move on Bekavak. Yeah, I think he's setting up to take him on the straight.
Nice to see Joe battling there.
Yeah, Nifosi had to back out there. I think he gets...
Joe's not going to let him ride.
It gets
you, Joe.
Good exit here. Maybe he can slipstream through. Don't know how much slipstream you get on this. Is he gonna go inside? No, thinking twice.
There was no contact with Giovanni, I don't think. Was there? He's not got any aero damage, has he?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I have no reports on that at all.
I'm keeping an eye on Shannon, Benchaya, and Torrance. They're all still... Torrance is a little bit farther back, but Benchaya is back up to Shannon. I'll give you a hint when things get really hot. Oh, they're getting to look. Right? He's taking a look.
Yeah.
He's got the inside.
Inside, nice.
There you go, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna disappear now.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's look at Benchaya.
Shannon just went off.
Yeah, I'm looking at the replay.
Yeah.
See what happened coming into the hairpin. He oversteered and got a little snap. Okay.
Benchaya didn't follow him this time. Ha!
Yeah.
Same corner.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see they're staying in. You know, they're losing it a little bit, but they save it and then no damage done.
Yeah. I think these guys that have been, staying with it with the Porsche, they're really starting to master it now. All right, come on, Torrance. Derek Bird is way out there. Has the fastest lap as well. $150.7. Oh, Torrance.
Just went off.
He went off.
On his own. Gonna have a hard time getting back now. A lot of distance to go on the grass. There he's back. Luckily, there's walls are very far away in this track.
Yeah, it's fortunate that a lot of grass you can kind of slow down a little bit.
That's gonna ruin our close racing for a little while.
Yeah, looks like everyone is kind of just sitting on their own. So Derek just pumping out lap after lap here. His last was 150.7. I think he's pretty.
Best lap. That was his best lap.
Yeah.
It was 150.7. That shows us the best.
Pretty even. Howard behind. He's lapping about a second slower. Panov is about even as to Howard. Then we have a little gap here to Thomas. He's 8 seconds behind. Jeremy in P5. And Chaya in P6. 8 seconds behind Aerobus. Shannon, maybe he can gain a little bit and start a challenge here.
Yeah, that's the closest guys together. They can see each other. Yeah, he's gaining a little bit again. Yeah. A little wiggle there. He's definitely pushing hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Were they close in the standings? Forgotten now. I think they're close in the standings.
Yeah, let me see.
That's why he's pushing hard. He knows he's close to the standings.
Yeah, Shannon. Yeah, he's in P5, and
where's Michelle?
So he has Michelle and Aerobus in front of him in the standings. So Shannon has 160 points, and Jeremy has 180. So he really wants to. Yeah, I mean he wants to get up there, get as much points as he can behind Shannon.
Who was tied? Somebody was tied, eh?
Yeah, so that's Jonathan and Benchaya.
Oh, okay.
So Benchaya gonna do P2 here for sure then. Into the championship when he gets his points.
Michelle's a founding member of eSeniors, isn't he? Oh, he just went.
Yeah, his buddy with.
Shannon just went off.
With Jeremy, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Now he's behind Giovanni.
Giovanni, yeah.
So Giovanni will up into 7th place.
One good thing with ACC TV is that they have kind of a setting, so you can get it kind of randomly changes camera, has some logic in there. If there's a close fight, it's gonna jump to that automatically. So that's kind of nice. Wow, Thomas got a little wiggle there. We have a few people watching. I see 10. I wonder if that's between the streams or if it's on YouTube. I think people are gravitating towards Twitch a little bit. It's a good. I think it's a better experience there.
Frank Tennant's on the stream, right, Frank? On the YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. See, Nifosi. Oh! That looks spectacular. Gonna see that on the overhead. Coming around the corner. Oh, little wiggle. Oh, and I tried to recover, got probably too hard on. So yeah, he was lucky there.
Yeah.
The fence was
stay away from the fence. Well, that brings a few people close together. Oh no, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong column. So Thomas is doing pretty well in 4th place. That's pretty cool. Where did he qualify? You got a positioning tower there where they came from the position?
Actually, I don't have that on this. You have it on ACC TV, but I think I can go in and see the championship.
Nice. Yeah. I think he's getting quite. Oh, I've got it. He's up 3 positions.
Oh, okay, good.
Thomas,
Good.
nice. Jeremy's the only one that's lost a position to Thomas, I guess. Not that far behind him, though. A couple of seconds, you can see him. If you jump into Jeremy, they're within sight of each other, so that'll give Jeremy some incentive to catch up. He lost the position to him. We are not quite halfway through the race yet.
Yeah, I'm just getting up the little championships. So we have, after this, we have 2 more races for the Porsche Cup. Monza and Brands Hatch. Monza on December 2nd and December 9th, Brands Hatch, the last race.
Another British track for us to have fun on.
Yeah. Yeah, Brands Hatch is a fun race.
Did we lose Giovanni?
Yeah, it looks like he got tired of this. Couple of guys are driving a little bit faster now. So Jeremy is behind Thomas. 3.6. Maybe he starts to catch up a little bit.
Yep.
I need to figure out this with that's going to be my mission now, to figure out how I can modulate the audio in my
Howard
headphones.
just went off.
Howard?
Howard just went off. Yep.
And Torrance as
big.
well. Let's see what happened with him. Oh, got caught. Oh, got a little wiggle. Tried to save it. Got caught on the curb there, looked like.
Yeah. Just destabilized them, yeah.
Panov is now chasing down Howard for P2. That would be good for Panov. It's P7 right now in the championship with 152.
He's filling up his rearview mirror for sure.
Yeah, these cars are hard to drive just to, get from A to B. But when you have to chase someone and you start to get a little bit blind and you start to get too hard on the throttle.
Yeah, when you're pressing, when you want to do something and you can't because there's no traction left. But it's even more when so many guys just go off, when they're by themselves,
Exactly. It's like unforced errors.
Yeah. That's got to be like Derek. Just get a great fast time and just keep doing it over and over.
Yeah, I'm sure he's super consistent on his lap times.
His last lap was 1:51.9, so.
Yeah, he still has the fastest lap. You actually get extra points for that in the championship, fastest lap.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you also get for pole position, if I'm not too. Yeah, there were two opportunities for extra points. So, because I looked at the.
Must be pole, yeah.
Yeah, I looked at the standings and I couldn't understand how the numbers were so odd. But then
Oh, Planov's really pushing too hard.
Yeah, it's slipping and sliding.
Yeah. I'm in his cockpit there. He's working his steering wheel so hard. He'll probably back off a little bit there.
Yeah, he lost some time there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he qualified P3, so he has regained position.
Yep.
Terry, he qualified P2, so we have a 1, 2, 3 as qualified.
Oh, there goes Panov again.
Ah, yeah, oversteer.
Yeah, classic, huh? That should be the Cup car's middle name, oversteer.
Yeah, and the GT3 car is just about the same. I mean, so rear heavy. My son always jokes about that Porsche. That's a really, it's a really lazy designer because they kind of look the same from year to
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
But I guess when you find, I mean, that's part of their brand, their look. It's just
Oh, they go crazy if they change it too much.
yeah,
Remember when they came up with the 4-door, how much of a brouhaha there was over having a 4-door Porsche.
yeah.
So yeah, there's I got about 4 guys into eSeniors. It's the Porsche Club.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
got them racing in ACC and then AC, and then there's McKay, McFarland, Banks. They all members, and Joe Bakavic. They're all members of the Porsche Club in Edmonton. Very active club, and I got them all on eSeniors. I should get a commission.
Yeah, how fun. That's cool. So
So we've gotten together a couple of times actually for beers. Yeah.
so you do track? They do track racing, the Porsche Club,
Well,
or
McKay
is
does
it?
actually. McKay
Yeah.
does. None of the other guys do.
Yeah.
McKay does. Some serious track racing actually in the summertime
Oh, that's nice.
down in Calgary and Vancouver. So on with Merch. Where's our closest? Not really any close battles right now
No.
until somebody makes a mistake. Not that we want to wish that on anybody.
Try just to go down the cars and give people a little screen time.
Yeah, that'll get some announced. Oh, Shannon just went off.
Let's do a
Oh,
little
he's back on
replay on
again.
that.
Just went wide again. He must have just gone a little wide.
Yeah.
Yellow flag for him for a second.
Yeah. Maybe he lost concentration for a moment. He was watching the soccer game, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go down the ladder, you'll probably give somebody an announcer's curse, and then we'll get a closer battle.
Yeah, but Kavak is now 2 seconds behind Shannon. Maybe he starts to get a little grip on him. Mojo Works is his team name. Yeah, you see sometimes when they come around the corner, they kind of just, you saw there a little wiggle on the car. But I mean, they must be fun to drive, these cars, because it's kind of a handful.
Yeah, it's a handful for sure. That's why I raced a few races in it. Once I started doing things in the wintertime, I decided not to. But it does teach you a lot, you know. You can drive other cars on the limit more.
Yeah. That's
Turn
true.
the traction control down and on the car that your main car, and get a few more half seconds out of it.
That's a good point.
Ben Chai is chasing down his buddy Jeremy. You can see each other, and that's always a big incentive. Once you can see the guy, you can see how big a gap you got.
Has this mint green. Maybe that's the color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm promoting to have pit stops for next year in the races. I just think that's a kind of great opportunity to be a little equalizer in the game, and makes it a little bit more interesting driving as well.
Yeah. Oh, Ben Chai went off a little bit.
Ouch.
Lost him a little bit of time, but he.
Yeah.
It's, you know, for how hard it is to drive this car, you see how easy it is to get it back. You know, because some cars, when you go off like that, there's no way of getting it back. I guess there's slower speeds too, so it helps a little bit.
Yeah. I see Ollie on there. Hi, Ollie. Nice to see everyone on. It's really convenient. I can see both stream comments at the same time. It's cool.
Oh, that's good. I'll have to get that from you.
Yeah.
And it's a little window too, is it?
Yeah, you kind of dock it into the OBS. I'm sure you can do the same on the Streamlabs, but yeah, so it kind of all sits together.
Ben Chai is still catching up. Oh, had a bad corner there.
following Torrance a little bit.
Well, both Jeremy and Michel know each other, so I'm sure there's a little bit of a rivalry there too, that he wants to catch him.
Yeah.
I know when I get close to Joe, there's a lot of trash talking that goes on at the end of after the race. I always call him up afterwards.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you want that.
What else is going on?
Yeah, my other hobby is to do my sim flying on Microsoft Flight Sim, and I've been doing around the world. So I started a couple of days ago from Dallas to Anchorage, Anchorage to Japan, Japan to Malaysia, Malaysia to Dubai, Dubai to England, England to Boston, and now I just have to complete the last leg from Boston to Dallas, and then I completed it.
Around the world.
Yeah,
Cool.
with like a airliner A310.
I'm actually in Jonathan or Derek's cockpit watching him go around. It's fun to watch him wrestle this track in this car.
Yeah, I should do that. Do the interior on him.
Yeah, he's just coming up to start finishing. Yeah. Follow him for a whole lap. Hope you don't give him an ounce's curse, though.
Yeah, the interior on this car looks cool. Yeah, you
Right
see it. You see on the he's fighting the wheel.
Yep.
Coming on the hairpin.
Smooth there.
Yeah.
Very smooth. Yeah, the way he works that wheel, he's right on the edge of traction in his front tires all the time. See that?
Yeah, got a little snap there. He recovered. I don't see the best lap time that he has had.
Best lap time is 1:53.8, so he improved it since the last time I looked. Which is not that far off his qualifying time, was it? He was 1:49.9 or something.
Yeah.
So he's not slouching it. He's not resting on his laurels.
No.
That's very cool now that we've all been racing for a couple of years and we all know all the tracks quite well. You know, you gotta refresh your memory on your braking points, but...
Oh yeah, you get into it really quick.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to, I mean, I've been thinking about maybe driving another car, but I'm so used to the McLaren, and it's just, I have the setups. Now I found another setup vendor actually that I got a tip on, and those setups really fit me.
Which ones?
I think they're called OM.
Oh, Go or
Go. Yeah, Go maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Yeah, I have to try one. Everybody's liking them a lot.
Yeah. It was Dawn Queen that suggested it, and so I have this website where you can kind of load two
compare
to set up and compare.
That same one. Yeah, that's a very good website to have.
Yeah, and I saw, because I wanted to see, because I normally do the CDA setups, and really the big change they done was the kind of the damping and stuff in the front end.
Mm-hmm.
And I improved my my best lap on Paul Ricard with 1 second.
Wow. I'll put that up on the I've got that website too, and I'll put it up on called ACC Setup Comparator, right?
Well, it's called Assetto. They have a very weird name. Assetto Corsa Armantentiaro.
Oh, I'll put mine up. It's easier.
Yeah, and they have overlays, so that's how I use their overlays when I drive, but they also have on their site you can
This one
compare.
the one I use, you just drag your setups into a window and that
Oh, that's
puts the
cool.
numbers
Yeah,
up and compares. I'll put it on the
yeah, put it.
YouTube stream
Yeah.
comments.
Oh, new CDA setups for BMW M4 the other day. Yeah, Go and Boost setups. Ollie talks about that. And GT Group 1, Group 2 racing, we're gonna have Circuit of the Americas soon. First time we raced there on the yeah, Armentario, that's the one. Big natty says. All right, let's look at someone else for a little bit. Smirshpanov.
Oh, everybody's just driving in their own groove today.
Yeah, no man's land.
Yeah, like to say, if we had pit stops, that would mix things up a little bit.
Yeah,
Not
I think
necessarily
so.
in terms of positioning, but at least you put people in different parts of the track, and you gotta deal with that. Nobody's making mistakes right now. That's why everybody's just hanging in there, collecting their points.
It's chugging along.
Yep.
Oh, Panov went off. Got caught on the curb for a little bit. Didn't really have anyone close enough to capitalize from that.
Yeah, he lost a half a second on his lap time there just because of that. I'm just looking at lap time deltas.
Look at Jeremy a little bit.
Derek and Terry are they're lapping in the 151 and a half. Everybody else is Panov's 152 and a half. Everybody else is in the 153s. So that's going to keep everybody in their lanes. Nobody's really getting too close to anybody else. Again, unless something nasty happens in the last 5 minutes.
Oh. Yeah, one thing I also noticed with the Go setups, they have a safe and a kind of an expert. I did much better with the safe and the expert.
Oh, yeah.
The big difference there, but they have moved the brake balance to the rear with reduced it with 5%. It was like 49 something. I've never seen a setup with a 49.
Wow, that's low, yeah.
So that one I didn't really like, but
probably guys just throws your back end around.
Yeah. And also this is the McLaren, and McLaren you have to wrestle it. You have to kind of just fight it through the corners like a madman.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not really how I drive, so maybe it's not the best car for me anyway. But I'm into McLaren in general.
Well, it's interesting. It's going to be interesting tomorrow and Sunday in Paul Ricard. But that's such a long straight. You get to see which cars are better on speed-wise, top speed-wise. I know BMW's not going to fare very well, but yeah, it's kind of fun, that long straight.
Yeah, Ollie made the comment here that the brake balance that far allows you to brake later, and that's very true. But you also get a little bit more nervous braking. I think you kind of, and I guess that's a more advanced style to really brake really, really late.
I noticed Arthur Castonguay there, he mentioned, the BMW M4 got CDA released their new setups yesterday. So now I got to practice again with the Paul Ricard with the new setups.
So why did they do new setups?
They've been going through all their...
Joe Bekavak, he went off. I was just on him, and he just had an oversteer into the grass. Kevin is not close enough to capitalize on that either. Everyone is really spread out, so people can afford to do mistake.
Yeah, go back to CDA just released the BMW full setups for all their tracks, and then they announced they're going to concentrate after the new year on GT4 cars, which is interesting. New set of setups for the GT4 cars, so just in time for our season. on GT4s.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some GT4 setups for CDA, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, I bought the subscription for a while, so I've been madly downloading all the CGA setups for all the cars.
Yeah,
And then
so
I'll
how'd that
cancel the
work?
subscription, and I got a baseline to start with forever.
So can you buy the setups and then just quit your membership, I guess?
Yep. You can buy a monthly membership for, I think it's $9 American a month, and then you get 50 downloads per month. But I don't even think they fall. I've downloaded more than 50 in a month, and they don't track it too well.
It's an interesting business model.
Yeah. Well, they got into iRacing about a few months ago, setups for iRacing, so they've been concentrating on that a little bit. So I think
Yeah, I'm not sure about iRacing. I mean, there are different schools, right? So iRacing, I hate the graphics on iRacing. It really looks sucky, but maybe the cars handle better. I don't know.
well, for sure in the U.S. especially, there's a lot of people on iRacing. You can try it for free, can't you? They give you a couple of little goofy cars and
Yeah,
track.
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I've never really done it.
Yeah, I have enough to just keep up with ACC.
Yeah, Air Torrance is right on Joe's tail now. The last battle. Oh, let's not forget to try to get the podium. Oh, Shannon just went off.
Ouch. Let's see what happened there.
That might. There's some guys coming up to his. Joe and Torrance are coming up to his back. No, he got back on.
Good old oversteer.
Yeah, he took a rumble through the grass there, didn't he?
All right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Yeah, Derek is the undisputed guy for this race for sure.
Yeah, let's not forget to try to get the podium to comment. I think Derek will be there. He said he would.
I'm gonna prepare for that. I should be able just to drag them in. That's what they did on the previous.
Yeah, I told them to stay in there. Who am I with here? I'm with Torrance. He was just went off into the grass, and he's not going to catch up on Joe now because we're getting close to the end of the race. 45 seconds left. Yeah, I told them to stay in the Discord channel.
Yeah,
so we
good.
can get them
Good.
there.
Arthur Custom Gay says, I'm taking a driving course in the new year and they use iRacing. I find it very different from ACC. Audio, video, far superior in ACC. Very different physics. Interesting. Yeah, I know CDA, Coach Dave, they do coaching and I really want to do that actually.
Derek must be in his final lap now. Nope, maybe not. One more lap after this.
Yeah, I'm following him on the screen. Then after this, I'm going to watch the soccer game. So thanks for everyone on the stream that has not spoiled the game.
Yeah. Everybody was worried about that.
Yeah. I'm not sure the US going to have any chance whatsoever. Driver 61, is that a game? Huh.
That's a guy who does great streams. Yeah, it's called Driver 61. He does YouTube YouTube videos on driver instruction.
And here is Derek going over the goal line.
There he goes.
Flag for Derek. Awesome.
Great job.
Amazing lap. Gonna let Howard and Pawn after 20 seconds, 40 seconds after. So we'll wait for a minute here. I will pull everyone in. Oh, great racing. Howard stays on track.
Lawrence is actually right behind Joe. He might actually make up a spot. coming into the. Got a long lap to go yet. Yeah, grab Torrance. It's got a little battle going.
Oh yeah. The last part of the race.
I don't think they care about the points. They just want to race these two.
I guess so. We're gonna get Derek in here. Good.
Kevin's had a tough race. He's been off track a few times now. He just wants to pass somebody, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, dropping the guys in here. All right, we just following Torrance here. Try to get Joe here just before the end of the race. We have the race winner, Derek Bird, and we have P2, Terry Howard, and Mirsch in P3. So starting with Mirsch, how was your race?
Oh, hard race. I'm tired now. Very tired, believe me. I don't like this track, but it is good. It is good when you learn it.
So do you drive the Porsche a lot?
No. I wish I'll be better with Porsche, but I'm not. I must practice with this. Wonderful
we
car.
got a photo finish with last place there. That's pretty funny.
Derek Burt is selling here. He's a great driver.
I know. So P2 then, Terry, how did you do? I mean, everyone kind of ended up in no man's land after a while, and you qualified P2, right?
Yes, yeah. I had a good lap. I finally sorted the tyres out. Well, I thought I had. But this track, there's no let up at all. As soon as if you make a mistake, you're straight into the next corner. So I find this track really tough.
The only good thing about the track is there's lots of grass to save you from hitting a wall.
I did have a spin. I just couldn't make any inroads on Derek, and I started to try and brake a little later or accelerate out earlier, but there's a few corners where they've got some cheeky little bumps on, and if you accelerate when you're going over those, you just start to lose traction. So this one made me sweat. I've got the fan on. But Derek was just faultless today. It was a great drive from him. I was hoping he'd make a mistake, but he didn't.
Yeah, so I think I had the music on to my channel here. That was weird. So sorry about that. And anyone listening here, I think I covered it with music. Damn it. Yeah. So Derek, you really just took off and you never looked back.
Well, it's just a matter of keeping focus, because when there's nobody on your tail, you can soon lose your concentration, and it don't take much. Soon lose your concentration in this car, and you're off track. You've got to focus all the time. There was a couple of little mistakes. I just braked a little bit late, missed my braking points, and I just managed to hold it. But yeah, it's a tough car to drive if you're not focused on it.
Yeah, we saw in qualifying here, we were kind of missing Jonathan Wood because it was like a big gap between you and P2.
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan, he said, well, he wouldn't be able to catch you anyway, so he kind of gave up a little bit here. So I think Ben Shaya is now going to be P2. So on the championship. So once the points, I don't think the points have recalculated on the site. That would be actually cool if it did that really. Live.
Michelle had a bit of a tough time. He spun off a couple of times there. He was battling quite well with it.
It's quite easy to do with this car, though, isn't it? That spin off.
Well, yeah. Well, you guys couldn't see, but there was a lot of unforced errors. Just oversteering. Yeah.
If you just get on the throttle just that little bit too early, you're off. It's got to be so careful with this car. That's what I like. It's really got to focus with it.
Well, that's what I like driving it too, because it teaches you for your other cars. It teaches you to get on the throttle. And take your traction control down to the minimum you can.
Yeah. Well, it's good practice for the cars. Yeah, I definitely agree.
And I just
wouldn't want to be a Cup owner. There must be a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's expensive. So I just saw the new results here. I'm just gonna look at it on the website here. So Derek, obviously P9, P1, sorry, 288. Ben Shaya is now P2, and Jeremy is P3. Jonathan, he went down to P4. And Mirsh, you're now in P5. Shannon, P6. Thomas, P7. Nifosi, 8. Torrance, 9. And Terry Howard in P10. So that got updated as we were speaking here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah,
And
and
what in this race, there was no contact between anybody, not one contact.
yeah, very clean race.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations everyone. Now I'm gonna go and watch
Yep.
soccer. And
Yep,
next
football.
race gonna be Monza for the Porsche. So December 2, we'll see you then.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Forward to it. Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.